Hi everyone. This was not a planned live. I just happened to have some quiet time and I thought I would come on for a few minutes and just let you know that I'm not going to be doing the moral support group anymore. Renee is going to take it back over, which is fine and great. I know everyone misses her. I'm going to be using my channel more for crafts and because that's my thing. And last time I did a live, I actually was showing some crafts that I was doing for Christmas, and some people requested the recipe for the plaques that I made. Well, it's really simple: 1 cup of salt and 1 cup of water. And you mix all that together in a bowl, get out a piece of parchment paper, and when you can't, mix it very well in the bowl anymore, you pour it onto the parchment paper and you mix it together and you keep mixing it and kneading it. If it feels too dry, I learned to take your hand and just kind of get your hand wet and pat it on the dough. You don't want to get too much water and knead that in. And just kind of keep doing that until you get it the consistency of almost like Play Doh. You don't want it too tacky, but you don't want it too dry. Once you get it to the consistency you want, you roll it out with a rolling pin on the uh, parchment paper, and you use whatever you have in the house to cut the shape for the handprint, depending on the size of your child's hand. I myself was using a cereal bowl to cut out things for Austin's handprint. He's got a pretty big foot, so I was having to use a little bit. I think I was using the cover for my electric stove, the plates that you put over so your cat doesn't burn their feet or your kid doesn't burn their hand. I think I was using those. One thing you need to know is that you have to preheat your oven to 250 degrees. And once you get your plaque rolled out and the print or whatever you want on your plaque, you have to bake the plaque itself for, depending on how thin or how thick you've rolled it, anywhere from 3 to 8 hours or more. So I usually have 2 sheets in the oven with something on it baking. Ornaments, little ornaments. If you use cookie cutters and you make little ornaments, they they dry. It's the drying process in the oven. They dry much quicker. And when you take them out, a nice way to check them is if when you get it off your cookie sheet, you touch the bottom of the plaque. If it feels kind of, doughy or mushy or whatever, you know it needs to cook some more. Um, Once they're done, that's when just hold on 1 minute. I want to show you what Austin did. So I cut out with some cookie cutters some little shapes. This one's a Christmas tree, and it's got the little hole in it. You make sure you put the little hole in it before you bake it. And then once they're dry, you have to paint. Oh, shoot. Sorry. You have to paint the front and the back and the sides, and I will get the bottle of your ornament with a coat or two of Mod Podge. And I will get the bottle and show you and let that dry. It dries really, really fast. Once that's dry, your little one can paint the ornament. And now I let him use watercolor because I didn't want it a hot mess. when I'm doing it, I use acrylic and glitter and whatnot. But because he's only 3, I let him use watercolors, and I will put a coat of Mod Podge over his watercolor. And then he's gonna give this to my mom for Christmas. It's very colorful. He is quite the artiste. But let me get the bottle of Mod Podge so you can see that real quick. And I'll also show you, because I have some plaques over there where I have to put the Mod Podge on the back. I haven't done it yet. So I will show you the front of the plaque where it's been Mod Podged, and then I'll show you the back so you can see the difference. Another big thing I've learned is that when they're drying or they're sitting, let them sit for a minimum of 24 hours. Uh, as soon as they're cool, as soon as they're cool out of the oven, you want to Mod Podge them with at least 2 coats. Then you want to let them sit for 24 hours. Do not do what I did and stack them, because then they stick together and you got to peel them apart and the Mod Podge looks funny. I'll show you that too. So let me get the Mod Podge and a couple of the plaques, and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so what we have now here is, this is Mod Podge right here. This is Mod Podge. You can buy it at Walmart for a smaller bottle is, I think, maybe $5. This bottle is like $7. So that's Mod Podge. This is great stuff. I use it on other things, which I'll show you as well. Now, if you let your plaque or ornament or whatever sit out without Mod Podging it, look what happens. You get a crack. And there's not really a whole lot you can do about it. But I went ahead and put Mod Podge on this because I'm going to fill this with glitter. And I do believe that the glitter will cover the crack. Now, the crack actually went all the way through onto the back side. So that's a little bit scary. That's a little bit scary, but I'm hoping that I can save this one just because that's such a good handprint. I hate to just throw this away. So this one has Mod Podge on the front. You see how glossy it looks? That gloss it has? That Mod Podge not only seals them so that they don't crack, but it gives them the glossy look. So that's that. Now, this one here. Now it has Mod Podge on the front. You see that shine, that gloss. See? Now, I let it sit and I did not Mod Podge the back. We've got a little crack here, but it's going to be okay because it did not go all the way through. It's just a little one. But you see the difference, how flat and dull we look? And I make sure to Mod Podge the edges because, I want these to last. I don't want them to give them to Christmas this year and they hang it on the wall and maybe it cracks and breaks up. So this is a really great thing to use, Mod Podge. I'll show you the bottle again. There it is. You can get it in different things. You can get it in gloss, satin, all kinds of things. And they have one where you can do photo transfers. This happens, they have an actual photo transfer one, but this one itself will do a photo transfer. And I will show you about that. So, shine, and this is the back. So you can see I have not Mod Podged that yet. Now, the other thing that I learned was I was telling you, if you let these sit together like this, if you stack them somewhere, trying to get them out of your way, you got to get them out of the way. They stick together if they haven't dried long enough. And so this is what happened. The Mod Podge kind of came apart. I'm not going to pick at it too much because what I'm going to do is try to just kind of pick that little area off a little bit and then coat it again, and I think it'll be fine. But you see on the back how it did it as well, where it stuck to the other one. So same thing. I'm just going to kind of either use a fingernail file or something. Excuse me, my nails are ucky from crafts, but I'm going to use a nail file or something and just kind of buff this out and then remod podge it and let it dry. Then what I'm going to do is I have some really cute Christmas photos of Austin. And that's why this needs to be perfect. Plus, I'm a perfectionist. I'm going to take and put another coat of Mod Podge on the front of this once I've repaired it. I'm going to put a coat of Mod Podge on there, and then I'm going to take a photo of Austin face down and lay it on the wet Mod Podge. Then I have to put it somewhere safe from my cats, and it has to dry for 24 hours. Very important, dry for 24 hours. When the 24 hours is up, then you get up and you take a water bottle and you can use your finger or you can use makeup rubber thing. Anyway, when you the photo with water and you let it sit there for a minute or two or three, and then you start going like this and you rub and you rub and you rub and you rub. And if you have to, you add a little more water and you rub and you rub and you rub. And eventually all the paper from the photo itself comes off and you're left with just the photo of your child on the plaque. That really, look at that. Darn it all. Anyway, so that's that. Um, I made some little sleds for Austin out of popsicle sticks. I'll go get one and I'll show it to you. And I painted the first one. I'm gonna get him to do some more, and then I actually used acrylic paint on the one that I painted, but I put Mod Podge over it to get that glossy look. If you are making something where you're going to put like white glitter for snow, great way, because I'm gonna do it to, and I'll get them. I'm gonna do it to some candle holders, and I'm gonna Mod Podge the entire outside of the candle holder, and then sprinkle the entire outside with white glitter. And once that white glitter dries, I'm going to Mod Podge it again so that the glitter will stay to the outside of the jar before it's over here. I got stuff everywhere on my table, on my counter, everywhere. So I'm unorganized. But anyway, let's have some fun. Another thing I want to tell you too, and this is very, 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 very important to know about Mod Podge. There's a lot of recipes on YouTube to make homemade Mod Podge. And I thought, well, what the heck, save a little money. I'll give it a try. So I got 8 ounces of Elmer's school glue in a third cup of water in a mason jar. No. I ended up using 16 ounces of glue with just with what total 16 ounces of glue and a third cup of water, and it still did not come out anything like Mod Podge. When I put it on the plaque, it did not have the glossy look. It did not. It didn't spread the same. It wasn't the same. It didn't smell the same. Not worth it. No, I did not. Of course, I didn't throw all that glue out. I can use that for other crafts. I'm going to be making homemade Christmas cards and envelopes and all that. Yes, I'm running behind, but I've been having some issues with my breathing and whatnot. But you know what? Thank God my doctor knew an inhaler and I'm feeling better. So, anyway, this is the little sled. It's not complete, but this is the little sled I made out of popsicle sticks. I think I got a package of stickers at the dollar store, and I put a little sticker on there, and I wrote Austin's name on there in glitter glue. I'm gonna put on here, and so that you can hang it. Now, the thing that I did with this is it looks really good. I think it came out really cute. It's not done, but what is? I think it came out cute. With the acrylic paint, though, it was dull. That's why I Mod Podged. I'm going to paint the sticks first and let them dry and then Mod Podge them before I actually assemble them into whatever ornament I decide to do. Here is a little ornament we made with Austin's kitten's footprint. Says I'm reconnecting. So here's a little ornament I made with Austin's kitten's footprint, and it has her name. Well, not her full name. Her name's Minnie, but I just put Min and the year, and then I made some. So I'm going to paint this. I have not Mod Podged it yet. I think what I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to paint it. I'm going to glitter it and all that. And then when I'm done, then Mod Podge it. I think that's what I'm going to do with this one just to see. So I'm kind of experimenting myself here. Love they're Glade. And then I buy these all the time. It says I'm not connected again. Oh boy. No wonder you hate my videos. Anyway, they're Glade. And I love the candles that come in these little jars. They smell like rose, but they're such nice jars. Look at these, and I just hate to throw them away. So I'm going to decorate this in snow, glitter, and different things. I got some cute little candles. I'll show you some other things, but I'm going to decorate this and I'm going to make some cute Christmas candles and I think maybe give them to my mom for Christmas. I'll show you some of the stuff I got. Most of the stuff I buy, I get at the dollar store or Walmart really cheap. So it's really fun. I'll show you this. You're going to love this. This here, if you can see it, I wanted a centerpiece for my table. So I bought this candle that takes batteries and lights up because I figure it's safer with a kid and the cats. And then I bought, I wish you could see it, but I bought the piece with the glass on it at Walmart. And then I just got the decorating the rest myself with some hot glue and things that I thought were pretty and just kind of made a centerpiece for my table for Christmas. So there's my poor table. Like, you guys would laugh, I'm telling you. So I I've probably got too much of everything because I've everything, and now I'm actually, oops, oops, hoping to go back to the store and get a few more things. Thank you, my boy. He contributes to my delinquency of the dollar store. Well, aren't these cute? Look at these, and they're already glittered. Those I was thinking about once I get some ribbon and stuff on here, maybe hanging, hot gluing one of these little red pine cones to the outside or something. I've got some greenery with holly berry. Got these adorable little bows. I can't wait to show you guys in my next video. I'm going to make these sleds out of candy, and um, I'm going to get some like cat bars, and I have Christmas tissue paper, and I'm going to wrap them, and I'm going to get some candy canes and things. Anyway, I'm going to make a sled out of candy, and I'm going to wrap each piece in tissue paper, and then I'm going to stack them on top of that Kit Kat or whatever, so the littler pieces, so it looks like gifts on top of the sled. And then for the sled runners, I'm going to use candy canes, and then maybe a little bow, who knows. Um, and these, I couldn't pass these up at the dollar store. They're on clothespins. They're just adorable. I know they'll look really cute on some craft that I'm doing here. Like I said, I'm making homemade Christmas cards and homemade gifts and things because, as you all know, I don't have money if I did. But see, and I got this twine, and that might wrap nicely around there. I have some Christmas ribbon that I got at the dollar store. And then just like the 4 little candles so that when I'm done doing whatever I'm going to do with these, why I can put the little candle in there. I may even paint the candle, and I don't think so. I don't think it's probably a very good idea. But so, yeah, I mean, this when I have time and Austin's not driving me up a tree and I'm not feeling ill, this is some of what I'm doing. And as I get some of my projects done, I will come back on and I will show you the finished projects. Back to the original project. 2 cups of flour, 1 cup of salt, 1 cup of water. Preheat your oven to 250. Again, depending on how thick you roll your dough out, depends on how long it'll take to cook. The thicker it is, the longer it'll take it to cook. Now, I try both heat up on the oven on one of my first sets of this to like 350 or something like that to speed up the cook process. That didn't go very well. It like seemed like it burned them, so that didn't seem to go. So the thicker, the longer. The thinner, the less. And like I said, when you pull them out, if you're just wanting to check them, you pull them out and you just kind of put your finger right here or right here, and it feels like not solid. You know it needs to go back in the oven. Something like these, you see how thin that is. Doesn't take long to dry in the oven at all. Not long at all. An hour maybe. And if your dough is rather dry, sorry, I gotta get this cat out of my craft. She's gonna be a crafter, she's decided. Austin's kitten. But excuse me. Yeah, don't try to make your own Mod Podge. Doesn't go well. Uh, have fun with it. You can get everything at the dollar store. Thank God, like I said, for my boyfriend, he took me to the dollar store and gave me like I think $40 or something, and let me go in there and pick out things, little things that just they're so gosh darn cute. And so yeah, I'm working on getting Austin to make Christmas gifts, and I'm making Christmas gifts because I don't have a lot of money, but I think homemade stuff's better than store bought myself. That's just my own opinion. So I hope you enjoyed my video, and I'm actually getting ready to start working on a bunch of these projects while Austin's at daycare. And I'm getting God. I wish I could show you the Christmas card I made. It's on my computer. I have to print it off. So as soon as I get some of these done and things printed off and some of these projects done, I'm gonna come back on and do another video, and I will show you the finished projects. And if you have any questions about any projects that I have done that I show, put it in the comments and I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. Please like and subscribe to my channel. And I'm not just going to do Christmas projects. I mean, like for Austin's birthday, I did a complete Mickey Mouse birthday party, and I made all of the decorations and things for his birthday party. I've done weddings in the past. Uh, I do all kinds of crafts. Just you would not imagine. So from now on, my channel is gonna be a crafting channel, and um, I think what I'll do is get myself a little more organized, and then get my laptop set just right so that when I'm doing a craft, you can actually watch me do the craft and follow along if you like. And I think we're going to have a lot of fun. And Renee's going to take back over the moral support group, which I'm really excited about. And so, all the ladies that normally follow Renee's moral support group, she's doing it Saturday. Watch, I'll be there, good Lord willing. And um, I just want to say that I love Renee, I love Kat, I love Susanna. I love all you ladies so much. You mean so much to me. And I would like since the last time when I tried to do group and Austin was in such a hateful mood, people couldn't hear my prayer. So I would just like to make a quick prayer for all the ladies and just for everyone, and share some love. So let's say a quick prayer, and then I will end this video. And my next video, let's have some crafting fun. Okay. Heavenly Father, I would like to thank you for this day and for my friends and my internet friends and family. I would like to thank you for everything that you do for all of us every day. Yes, a lot of us are having hard times and going through hard times. We're sick, we hurt, we might have financial issues, whatever, but I know that you are the answer. I know Susanna's having a rough time, and I would just like to thank you for a little secret that she shared with me her way for the day. And I thank you for helping her to feel better each day. I want to thank you for Kat. She's an amazing young lady. She's went through a lot and still going through a lot, and I'd like you to warmth and the comfort and the healing and just God bless them both, and God bless our Renee, that she's with us still and fighting her battles. Please do help her with that, with her battles with cancer and her other battles. Just keep your arms wrapped around her. Keep your arms wrapped around myself and Austin and just all of us, all of us. And and around the world. Just help us unite and just help us all become more loving, more giving, and more caring of each other. And I hope that my channel takes off and thrives and that my internet friends really enjoy what we got coming up with crafts. And I just thank you for the roof over my head, the clothes on my back, the food in my stomach, the ability to be able to do some crafts and make some fun things that for my family. And I just want to thank you for everything. And I feel the love. Amen. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen, if there any happen to listen in. And I'm going to end this video and I'm going to get, oh, I'm going to make some little snowmen and things I think out of popsicle sticks. Anyway, I'm going to end this video. I'm going to get my hind end in gear and I'm going to try to get some other plaques done. And I'm going to try to get the a few Christmas cards done. And if I'm able to get those things done, I will make another video. My Wi-Fi hates me. I will make another video and I will come on and show you some of the completed works. And then we will get ready to do a video where we will craft together. So again, if you have any questions, leave some comments and I hope you have a blessed day, blessed week. Stay safe, stay warm, stay healthy. Merry Christmas. Stay in the spirit, no matter what. Stay in the spirit. All right. Thank you for watching my video.